Awesome. Awesome. Alrighty. So I just want to ask a little bit more about each one of you guys. Get to know your teams a little bit better ahead of the big competition. So I guess first question, I'll pass this over to Conquest. Introduce a team. Either Clarity or F82. One of you guys could take this. Tell me about your team. Tell me how you met, and how you feel about FragPunk competitive in your region, and how you won.
Okay, so with us and Conquest, initially me, Paige, and Treason, we were part of the original Conquest team, but due to like the initial rules of the qualifiers and stuff, we kind of stopped playing because like none of us were allowed to play. But then like I don't know, 1 week before the qualifier started, we got like an update, an announcement about the rules and everything, and it stated that a lot of countries were suddenly allowed to play. So the remaining players of us that still played the game kind of like regrouped again, and we're looking for a fourth. And at the time, Mickey was pretty close to Paige, so he ended up joining us as a fourth. And then like as a last for the fifth, we had to find someone from the respective country, and we were looking, okay, are we gonna do France or Germany? And we ended up trialing a bunch of people, this and that, and we ended up finding Fate, and he just fit right in, so we just continued with him.
Amazing. Alrighty. Let's go for Team Recruit. Let's go with you. Tell me how you guys met. Tell me everything about your team.
Hey guys, so we started playing together like 2 weeks before the Russian qualifier started, around mid-April, and I know Ixe since 2015, so it's a long time. And we used to play on the same team in a game called Black Squad, and stayed in touch all these years. And when we heard that there will be a big tournament, we starting to looking for teammates. And later we found Makar and Madoku while we were searching for good teammates. And then I texted Recrant when I know he will be Russian captain. So he said, okay, let's try. And then we started practice every day. So that's it.
Nice. Alrighty. Now, what about Team Last Chance?
When I first got into the game, Pickaxe introduced me to the game and saying, hey, this is last chance at trying to grind a game for esports. So that was kind of the basis of the game. It's like Pickaxe played in beta. He was rank 1 in beta. He was really, really insane, and he was getting me into the game. So we tried to form a team around that mindset where everyone would give 100% into this game. Everyone is just pushing into this game, giving everything, and this is our like last big chance at the game. So it started off with that, and we were looking for like-minded individuals, which is where we picked up on Vico and Fusker, which are the current rank 1 and 2. These guys are grinding every single day, like 10 hours a day, nonstop, only thinking about this game. So that was like our 4 core. After that, we still had some space, so we picked up Apier, which me and Tikex have also already known since Valorant. So 3 of us have known each other for about 5-ish years. Vika and Fusker have known each other for about 8 years. And then when it was announced that we can actually play in a tourney, but we needed someone from the selected regions, we started looking for people. And we trialed LMS, and it just instantly clicked. Like we got on really, really, really well with each other, and it just felt like it was smooth sailing from there.
Awesome. That's great. It's a good story. I like the camaraderie. Alrighty, next up, the Avengers. Mr. Bubino.
Yeah, all of us met on FragPunk. So I met Rebirth, Insane, Zadie during the beta of FragPunk, and then when the game fully released, we met Neko and Ira. During the regionals and stuff, we had the roster with Zadie, and he went crazy during regionals, and we ended up beating Team Cold. And then Zadie couldn't go to China, so now we picked up Reva or Ira. Naya, he has like so many different names. But yeah, originally our team name, the Avengers, came because of Ira. That guy is like Thanos of the game. So now we're the Avengers plus Thanos going into China.
Awesome. That's sick. Alrighty, and finally, Work in Silence. The Brazilian boys. I want to hear about your story.
All right, hello guys. So we are representing Brazil in this competition. And first of all, me and Gon have competed in other games together. In fact, months ago we are in Japan playing a World Championship in another game. So yeah, we start playing FragPunk and meet other players in ranked games. And in fact, Belk, our EGL, is already known in Brazil for playing Valorant, and he did answer us in the first contact. And yeah, we are playing the game a lot, and we find everyone in ranked maybe.
Awesome. Alrighty. So now I want everybody to sort of introduce yourself, your name, your username, whichever one you want to go by. You don't have to give both. And then I want you to talk about like your main Lancer or your main role on the team and your favorite shard card. And then for this part, if anybody wants to like call someone out for their particular performance or Lancer of choice, feel free to interrupt each other. Feel free to throw some shade at each other during this. But we'll go down in the same order. So, Clarity, if you want to start.
I'm gonna pass this on to my buddy Fate here because he's gonna talk next.
Alrighty.
Okay, so yeah, I'm F82 in the game, but I'm called Fate. Everyone's calling me Fate because nobody wants to say F82, you know? Yeah, so I go by Fate. My main Lancer is Nitro, but I picked up Corona lately. We played like a lot of scrims with Corona. Yeah, it's going good. So yeah, I would say it's more Nitro and Corona, yeah. My main role is like anchoring on defense or like pushing first, getting entries on the attack. Yeah, and gathering intel, of course, with my drone or something. Yeah. My favorite shark card is, I mean, it has to be Choke. It's self-explanatory. It's the best card. It's most fun.
Absolutely. Alrighty, Clarity, now your turn.
All right. So my name is Six Clarity. You can just call me Clarity. My main lancers in the game are probably Circuit and Axon, but I kind of play a bit of everything. Lately, I've been just grinding whatever on ranked, so I just play whatever I have to play. But usually in team, I'll just play Circuit because Circuit is like a really solid character in team play. You can basically play Circuit aggressively, passive, info, like you name it. Anything works on Circuit. So I ended up playing Circuit, and I still like playing her. For me, my favorite card in the game is probably also Choke, but if I have to think about a really underrated card, it has to be Sprint Fire, in my opinion.
That's a good one. Alrighty. Cleve, you're up next.
I want to pass it to Xe first, so he
Alright.
can talk about.
I want to apologize in advance for my very bad English. I will not understand much, but I will support your vibe now. My name is Maxim. My main Lancer is Patakin. I also like to play decks. I play the role of a caller and a card picker. I really like the card Headshot Master.
So yeah, about me, I'm Dennis, and my nickname is Clive. I'm playing a lot of games for my career, but last years I played Apex Legends professionally, and then because of a lot of happening, I started just to play games for fun, and now I'm fully into FragPunk, and I really enjoy this game. And about my favorite Lancer, it's Circuit. I like to play a bit aggressive and scan with my Q like every pixel and stop pushing teams.
Alrighty. Liftnix, LMS.
So, hey guys, I'm Lifnix. I play Spider mainly. I've came from many different FPS games, mainly Valorant and recently Deadlock. But obviously it's not out yet, so maybe I'll play a bit of it once it's out. But for now, focusing on FragPunk, of course. Favorite card? Probably Headache Vision, because I just love playing around Intel. I like finding the gaps, and yeah, that's about it for the card. My role, I'm Cardmaster, and I'm a bit of flex. You know, I play some Spider, sometimes Corona. If the cards match, you know, have to play around the cards, of course. So yeah, that would be my role on the team. Flex and Spider.
My name is Khalil. LMS is my in-game name. I play Sentinel for the team as a Nitro main. So I control each side of the map, and I'm doing some drone battle. Us Nitro main, we live in another world. On my past experiences, I played top Valorant, I was Radiant, top Overwatch, and top Apex. And currently, we are doing good on FragPunk. I love the game. And my card is Blade Master. Always pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm Bobino. I'm the team dad for the Avengers. I may not look like it. I know I look young, but I'm an old man, and everybody else on my team is like 20 and under, and they're all like, yeah, I swear if it wasn't for me like scheduling stuff and messaging everybody like 20 times a day, they just wouldn't get on the game. They just sleep all day. My favorite shard card would have to be big heads. Headshots in this game feel amazing, and when you're able to just two tap somebody and keep going, it's always good.
Alrighty, Rhythm, your turn.
So, hello guys, I'm Rhythm. My name is João, John in English. Uh, I'm playing Axon at the moment. My favorite shard card is Evasive because I love to push the limits of the Axon. I used it to play Apex too in the past. I think I play a LAN against Cleve in Poland. I'm not sure, but I think I know him for this time. And yeah, I played Warzone 2, a lot of FPS titles here in South America. I have some Rain Labs tournaments here too. And I'm playing FragPunk right now. And that's it.
Well, what about me? Nah, I'm just a caster. I've just been casting for a long time. I just love FragPunk, and I gotta say my favorite shard card, which is like super underrated. God, I've really changed my answer because like Choke really is the best card in the game right now. So yeah, basically I'm just asking, what's your favorite part about FragPunk? Why are you the best? Why are you gonna win? And this, I very much encourage everybody to fight when people say something that you disagree with. So if you don't get interrupted, that means that they probably are underestimating you. So if you're not getting interrupted in this part, you should call someone out. Alrighty, I'll let anybody go first.
How about the best go first then, I guess? So we have rank 1, we have rank 2, we have current rank 4, top 20, another player. So yeah, I think it's pretty solid. Like mechanically, we're probably up there. We've been playing together for, well, since FragPunk came out. So also team-wise, we're probably most experienced together. And I don't think there's anything else to say, really. We didn't drop a single map either. So that's about it.
Pretty
Yeah,
solid,
I don't
pretty
know
solid.
about the best, but you guys definitely play the most. So I mean, maybe that's why you rank 1 and 2. But yeah, I mean, the Avengers. We literally have Thanos on the team. Reva is the best player in the game. He just hands down is. No one can like match that guy. And then we have Neko. That guy's a loose cannon. He has the potential to like ace every round too. So I don't know. I think the Avengers is gonna have a pretty good showing.
I mean, we let actions talk. We don't do words. We let actions talk. That's all I'm gonna say.
They're saying that as well, but we also have some crazy players on our team. We got Paige, the crazy Agiles, really good calls and everything. We got Treason. This guy's so mechanically gifted whenever he plays the game. I play the game a lot as well. I've ranked 3 and 1 on different characters, but even though like no one plays Zephyr, it doesn't matter. But still, we have like some really crazy players as well, so better watch out.
So to be honest, here in Brazil, we have a lot of great players, I guess. We didn't screen and play a lot before the tournament, so basically we face a lot of ranked players, and I know there's a lot of ranked players here, and I think the difference between us and the rest of the teams are the experience in 5v5 and LAN. So it's easier to stack and play rankeds, and in the server, in the tournament, it's a bit different. So in our qualify, we beat a lot of ranked players too, and it's kind of easier to read and understand the how they play. So I think in this tournament we can see this kind of difference between matches and round by round. So yeah, I think it's our strongest part is to understand this competition, not the racket style.
Yeah, honestly, about Team Recruit, we just love playing together, and that's our strength. And we are not gonna talk big before the tournament starts. So we will just, show up, play our game, and let the results talk for us. So
Gotta respect it. Hard to fight with that. This next one's just gonna be a big discussion. The question is, do you focus more on cards or on strats? Right? Do you think that the cards that come into play are more important than the strategies or any sort of strategic overcome during the round? Do you think that you're winning the game from the card phase? And I want you guys to discuss.
I don't think so. I think it's equally as important. If you have a good card, but you have a strat like predetermined, the whole round can go differently. It really goes in both hands.
So there's multiple factors. So if you see that the enemy team isn't respecting something that should be respected, you can still abuse that no matter what cards you have. But a lot of the times, some pre-round strats can get kind of blown away just purely by what card you have or they have. So it's kind of a push and pull. You need to take everything into consideration and make a decision off of that. You don't really make a decision off of just one.
Yeah, what I was saying is, I think it's a mixture of both. So if you have a strat and then the other guy has like strats already, it can like go wrong. But I think it's like you have to balance it out. Cards with strats, because only strats is not going to win you the game. Yeah, so really have to balance it out, I think.
Yeah, the cards really introduce a lot of like on the fly strats and situations. You kind of have to read what the opponent is going to do with the cards. Like if they get painful motivation, quick start, they're going to fly up somewhere, and you gotta try to like read where they're going to go and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree too, because it's only 6 rounds, so you need to adapt, and one card can mix everything. So you need to adapt fast and then play with the storytelling of the game. So I think it's the most important part.
We do both plan our charts in advance, but also adapt on the fly when needed. We're pretty flexible and focus on everything: aim, strategy, and teamwork. We have structure, but we're not afraid to improvise if the
improvise.
situation changes.
If we have good cards, we will do something not like standard. And also we have some defaults we playing. So yeah, cards is have pretty much random.
Nice. Alrighty. I guess I shouldn't ask this question because it's kind of gonna like give a little bit of tips to your enemies, since you technically are all enemies here. But any shard cards that you guys just hate playing against, like anything that'll like change the entire round, where okay, we have this card, we can only do this now.
I mean, I think there's multiple must bans, so if they show up at the same time, it's a little unfortunate. Homing projectiles, piercing bullets are probably two top unfun cards to play against. I'd
Super
say.
jump, ricochet, those are cards. Yeah.
I feel like there's a few cards that I actually prefer the enemy to take to throw them off.
You can
Is-
throw me off and let me have homing projectiles all you want and stuff like that. Let me have them. I'll take
Nah,
it.
that's
Okay,
that's
okay,
Good
okay.
luck,
that's a different
buddy.
story. That's a different
Good luck,
story.
buddy.
Yeah, no, free info, free kills. What more do you want? Honestly, homing is definitely like a
That
7
card is
cost at
busted.
least.
Yeah, we don't like super jump card because it's it's super bad. Just people jumping on you, and it's super fast push. So yeah, we don't like to play versus this card. But yeah, I agree with Flipnix. There is a lot of cards that should be banned instantly.
Who's gonna play with 5 decks or 5 nitros in the tournament? That's the question.
I don't think you'll see 5, but 3, 4. Some teams probably will run it. Yeah.
I like the 5 deck strategy. That's if you get clone tech and you get the zombies as well, that's 15 people you gotta kill. That's gonna be horrible. Alrighty. So I guess for the next one, it's just gonna be asking more about, what this sort of means. Actually, let's do this real quick. Raise your hand if you have been to a LAN tournament before.
I went to one yesterday.
Playing on stage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have some mixed experience here, but pretty much every team has someone. That's good. Alrighty. So when it comes to this, what does this mean to you? If you were to become the champion of the FragPunk World Clash, what does that mean for you and your team?
I don't know. You just keep playing, I guess. I don't know what to answer on this one.
Is this like a huge goal, like to be global winner? Is this just gonna be another day at work? Is this gonna be?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
pretty
it's
sure
it's
it's
huge.
the
It's
same for
huge.
everyone. Like everyone is just
Yeah.
aiming for that first
We are
place.
all aiming for the top. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be
It's
very
not about the
competitive.
money. It's about
But
the top
the
one,
glory.
the first place.
I mean, I think it's most important to try be first because orgs are probably going to look at it in a very, very positive way. So once orgs start coming into FragPunk, if you're first, hey, you get a leg up on everyone, So that's probably the most important thing, and that's probably what we're most excited for.
True.
Awesome. Alrighty. So the last question to top it all off is gonna be who do you think is the biggest team that you're afraid of? And so basically calling out like which opponent are you looking forward to competing against the most? So, for example, Conquest and Last Chance, you guys have a lot of reps against each other, so probably not looking forward to competing against them as much as you are against, say, someone else. Am I right?
It's actually the opposite. I'm actually looking forward to play them because we want to actually see who's like gonna duke it out the best at LAN in China. But at the end of the day, anything can happen. The games are really short, so any team can actually just throw anyone off. If one person has a bad game, it can already be over for them before you know it.
It's true.
I mean, with Conquest, we're friends while we play the game, but it's gonna be a little different at LAN. Of course,
Hmm.
out of the game, we can still hang out, drink, go get some food or something. But honestly, it's not even them that I want to face the most. I think mainly China because we haven't seen them play much yet. So I'm really excited to see
Yeah.
how they play, and I think it'll be really fun because we're gonna have to adapt on the fly. So it's gonna
That's
be
a
like
good show.
an exciting game for us.
Yeah, we are beyond excited to go against China. They are probably one
Yeah,
of the toughest, and we'll see.
Yeah.
We are hyped to
We also
fight
want to
them in
show
China.
them that
They know
we have the
everything
number
about
one
us.
Chinese player on our team.
Yeah,
Oh,
they know everything about us, but we know nothing about them.
Yeah.
I've seen on Bilibili and everything, a little research, couldn't find anything about them. But there's
That's
a lot of what's
exactly
about
why we
all of
can't
us.
wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be
We can't
interesting.
wait to face it.
We just hyped to play with everyone. I guess like all teams that made it this far are obviously playing so strong and have a lot of strategy that they are going to LAN. So every match is gonna be like a challenge for us, but that's making us like exciting play.
To be honest, everyone here it's gonna be a good game, but China is definitely the I don't know. I don't know the players, I don't know the team, so I'm gonna drop on China and play against them. So probably the most fun and surprise, I guess.
Yeah, kind of in the same mindset. They say there's going to be 8 teams there, and including our team, I've only seen 4 others play. So there's going to be 3 teams that are just going to be a complete surprise when we get there, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be pretty exciting. But as far as everybody here, pretty confident on that part.
alrighty. Thanks everybody. See you guys around. Everybody, let's say like bye or like, well, I'll just do like some like, all right, everybody go bye in like 3. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.